Hello, everybody. My name is Tobi Blake, and this is Billy. You want to say hi, baby? Say hello. And this is Bennett over here, hiding. And this is our show called Take Your Medicine, huh, Billy? Where we share our medicine with you. And I really love the idea of medicine and figuring out what each of our individual medicine is and learning how to share it with the world. Billy's medicine is wonderful. Can you back up? Can you back up? Today is episode 56. Let's get the calendar, Billy. Let's see. Where's the marker? Oh, I don't even know. We changed things around for our last special episode, episode 55. So I will cross these off when I get off of this episode because I can't find the marker. Huh? But high five! Yes, episode 56. Celebration. Celebration, Billy. Yay. We're really doing it, and I'm really proud of us. Huh? We're being brave and we're being consistent. And Jesus Kate shows us all the time that if we really want to be happy, we have to follow our joy and be brave and be consistent, huh? She says, do what feels fun and be brave about it, huh? And she also says, be brave and stay curious, doesn't she? She teaches us lots of things about courage and about bravery. And yesterday, she actually gave me a really beautiful image. Well, actually, it's really been since my last journey that I've been having this energy of the big cats coming through. And when I was journeying last in Cave Creek, just about literally a week ago yesterday, the room at one point filled with lions. I was seeing lions everywhere. They were so beautiful. It was just big cat energy. And ever since that, I have really been pondering the big cat and everything that they are. And I am a Leo, my astrology sign. I'm born August 11th. And that was my very first time connecting with the lion on a journey. So that was really cool. And courage and bravery and authenticity and the way of the lion is really making its way now into my life ever since that journey. So yesterday, Jesus Kate was showing me this image of big cats just lying around, licking their paws and just relaxing, like deeply relaxing. And she was showing me how there are many models of ways of being in nature. We can choose any of these models to adopt for ourselves because we are humans and we have consciousness outside of just being in the system. We can wake up and look up and use intention and create and design whatever kind of life we want for ourselves. And so she was showing me that the model of the lion is one way that we can live. And the model of the lion is really that they rest a huge amount of the time. They rest, huh, Billy? And we are so programmed to think that rest is bad and rest is naughty and shameful to just lie around. But that if you look at nature, so many animals, my two dogs just went over on their blankets and are lying down and just resting. And I remember in my first marriage when I was very much in religion and in the mindset that women, earned their value by what they are accomplishing for their household, for their family. And so I remember when my ex-husband would come home, he would walk in the door, and if I was sitting on the couch, I would instantly jump up and act like I was doing something, because I was so deeply programmed to not want to get caught resting. And so I have had to really work to adopt this practice of slowing down and being restful. And I've actually gotten really good at it. Now I just really enjoy relaxing and resting, but it did take a long time of like being dysregulated because I'm not used to just being still and being calm. And so it was a little bit triggering for me. But the model of the lion is also that they give huge bursts of courage and energy, bravery, and pushing their physical limits. And so it creates this beautiful balance for the big cat of living this life of being able to rest and indulge and enjoy, and having these big bursts of courage to go out and get shit done. And so, she was showing me the worker bees and the soldiers of ants, like these armies of ants. She's like, you can be a worker bee. You can be an ant soldier if that's what you want to be. You can be a sheep. You can be whatever model in nature you want. You can make all kinds of hybrids and alchemies of different models, and take from the lion and take from the ant and take from the jellyfish and all of the beings, and really adopt these ways of being to enjoy life the very most that we can. And so I'm really hoping that as a mother, I can teach my children and show the example to my children that it's okay to rest. It's okay to relax. It's okay to just be. In fact, it is necessary. Such an important part of our growth and healing happens in homeostasis, in rest mode, and so it's important. The trees, everything is resting so much of the time. And that is a really important part of our productivity, is proper and intentional rest. So resting, no shame, and also being very brave in our lives, stepping into courage, stepping into discomfort, and giving big bursts of bravery and authenticity and showing up, so that we can feel really good about resting and indulging and enjoying life to the fullest. So I love these images and lessons that she teaches me about, the models from the animals. And along those lines, I was thinking, oh, it would be fun. Look at this unicorn, to pull a card and what we can learn from the card. So that's fun. Maybe we should look up the unicorn. I haven't looked up the unicorn in a really long time. So let's look up unicorn essence and energy. I have never personally connected with a unicorn, but I have connected with enough beings that I thought were not real to understand that I have no doubt that unicorns are real. Unicorn. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Hey, I just said that. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it just a feeling? A unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity. Jesus, Kate, be brave and stay curious about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives. a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. Very cool. Thank you, unicorn energy. I really love the idea of a divine being like the unicorn that we're not sure of, helping us to open our eyes, our third eye, to wake up to our own divinity, our own majesty, our own magnificence and magic, because we are miracles. We are these mystical creatures, just like the unicorn. I have met so many beautiful, cool, galactic, magical beings. I've even met a leprechaun. I've met a transformer. I've met all kinds of different tribes, galactic collectives. And so for me, I now live with open mind, open heart. Magic is everywhere. And the more I believe that magic is all around me, the more magic shows up all around me. It's beautiful and it's so exciting and wonderful to live life just in a flow. We're just finishing up Christmas break. My son went back to school just this morning. And the whole Christmas break was for me about surrender and letting go. I journeyed, and after I journeyed, we headed to Vegas. And that was such an interesting experience because it was something that I was really trying to stay grounded. We were going to be with AJ's friends who are very different from me. We live very different lives, And so it was, and we were going to be in a casino and the Vegas chaos and all of the worldliness and materialism and craziness of Las Vegas. And AJ loves to play slots. He loves gambling. He's a poker player. And so I really needed to practice some real surrender and letting go and not controlling. And it was a really, really good experience for me. I was able to recognize things that would have triggered me before and really breathe and open and allow and to not control the outcome of anything. AJ's friends were in charge of planning the whole trip. And so I didn't even ask questions about what's next or what time is this. I really practiced again and again with intention to just let go of control, let go and allow, let go and allow, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes to everything. And it was such a joyful, wonderful, fun trip to Vegas. We had a blast. We were like two kids just having a blast and saying yes to life. And that is what we can accomplish when we clear away all of the trauma that causes us to have triggers, and it gets easier and easier and easier the more we practice going into situations that might cause us dysregulation, and to practice reminding ourselves that we are safe, practice relaxing our body, practice breathing deeply all the way into the belly, and really just showing up with gratitude wherever we are, focusing on the positive, and everything just starts to align and work out, and everything is much more enjoyable in life. So that has been my Christmas break for sure, is just really learning more and more and more to let go, surrender, smile, enjoy life, let people around me make their choices. Don't attach myself to the choices other people are making. Just simply allow and be curious and observe and admire and live in a state of gratitude and joy, and the perspective that everything is valuable, even the hard things that are happening to us. Those are the most precious, valuable things because they shape and polish and teach and mold us the very most. And when we can do the work to really go into the things that trigger us, that cause us pain and suffering, when we can really go in there and sit with it and feel it all the way through, then instead of holding us back and causing us pain and sickness and suffering and depression, it becomes our superpower. Every bad thing that has ever happened to me is now a strength to me. It is now integrated into my life and it works for me instead of against me. My life is working with me. I am flowing with life instead of against it, fighting at every turn. And so the answer to everything is self-love. The answer to everything is non-attachment and letting go, and really practicing presence and gratitude and intention with the way that we're living, intention in our rest, intention in our work, intention in our eating, intention in our time together with our partners or our children, intention with our social media, all of it using intention to say, is this where I want to be right now? Is this what I want to be doing right now? And if so, I'm going to remove all shame and simply just be here. And in doing so, we literally heal our bodies, heal our lives. We just slow the fuck down, feel everything that needs to be felt, allow everyone and everything to do their thing without needing to control it. We can just live in harmony, and it's beautiful. All right. I think that's all for me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I love you. Jesus Kate loves you. Billy and Benny love you. And I will see you next time. Namaste.